The referendum in Mexico on Sunday sounded groundbreaking, a vote to decide whether to go after 5 of the country's ex-presidents for corruption. In the end, it was a damp spectacle. Only 7% of the electorate voted. 9 out of 10 of those who did vote to bring their ex-leaders to trial.
I think that the most important thing here is that impunity ceases in this country.
But 40% of the electorate had to vote for the referendum to be legally binding. It fell far short. Most Mexicans do believe that corruption has been prevalent in past administrations, but many asked, why should a vote be needed for justice to be done?
I believe that the people should not be consulted on whether to prosecute a president or not. The government should just apply the law.
Especially as Mexico's constitution already allows for ex-presidents to be prosecuted. Opponents of current president Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador said this was all just political theatre. In turn, his party accused electoral authorities of not putting out enough ballot boxes or information for the referendum to be a success.
It's not a question of budget, but of will. They didn't have enthusiasm for the vote, and they don't have enthusiasm for democracy.
The main question of the referendum was also changed by the country's Supreme Court, who ruled it wasn't legal to directly ask voters if past presidents should be tried. At the start, it seemed pretty clear. Do you want the judiciary to investigate these men? But it turned into something quite different. Have a listen. Are you or are you not in favour of the pertinent actions to undertake a process of shedding light on the political decisions made in past years by political actors? It goes on, but you get the idea. It gets pretty hard to see what you're actually voting on. So now it's all over. What, if anything, will the referendum mean heading forward?
My general impression is that the president does not want to start something similar to a transitional justice process, even though he promised that during his campaign. And my fear is that if he had not done this during the first 3 years of his mandate, that is not going to change with a referendum in which only 7% of the population participated.
There is some talk of a truth commission to deal with a wide variety of past transgressions. If that's formed and is effective, will probably have less to do with this vote than the will of the president. John Holman, Al Jazeera, Mexico City.